And so the last section has to do with saving your map. And there's two widgets that are devoted to that. And one is you can export things as in image format. Okay, and that's this camera-looking thing, so you make an image with a camera. So, and we have 4 different formats we can choose from: JPEG, PNG, PNG32, and GIF. These are fairly industry standard, and you know, we'll go into most word processing, both Linux and Windows type of environments. So I'm going to choose a JPEG, and I'm going to generate. The other thing you could do is you could just do a screen capture if you wanted to be really quick about things. If you want to save a file and email that, this is another way to do it. Okay, and so you have a scale bar, and you have some credits here, and then you have your labels and your features, right? And the label for the graphic image is in there. It happens to be, and you got your soil polygon in there, and what township you're in as well. And I don't see the section anywhere, which is unfortunate. But you know, we tried to leave some sort of stamps on it so that you know what the heck you're dealing with in a month when you forget. Okay, so okay, so I think what's happened here is the JPEG has been saved somewhere. I don't know where, and then it's being viewed by my browser, because that's the default viewer for JPEGs here. Okay, so that's one way to do things here. And then go back to the viewer. The other way has to do with printing. And so this prints a formal type of map with scale bar, title, subtitle, and it prints it in a letter landscape or portrait and a tabloid. So it's 11 by 17 inch tabloid or landscape format. So we'll just do a letter thing, so we can put in a title, farm headquarters. Headquarters. All right, and you know, this is my farm, or we could even put in you know, southeast of 3, you know, so that you know where it is, and we can specify a scale. So I can specify an exact scale here, and I do mean exact. It's you know, plus or minus a couple of meters. So it's pretty good. It is where it says it is. And so I don't know. We're down scale of 1 to 14, so we'll just make it 1 to 1500, right? Just round it off, right? So we do a print. And what's going on here is in the background, back at our server in Edmonton, it's creating, using GoScript, it's creating a PDF file. And then that PDF file you save, and then you use whatever printing device, you know, an Adobe Reader to do the print, or to email it or whatever, right? And so there it is, your scale, and 1 to 1500. And I think if you know, do the measurements and compare it to the scale, I think you'll find that it's very close. You also have a reference here of, I believe there's a dot in, well, I can't see it right now, but there should be a dot in there if you look at it that sort of gives you an idea of where you are in the province. And credits, scale, and what other layers are showing here, whether the quarter section or the soil polygons are on. This is sort of your legend area here. And then your title up here, and I just had to put this in. That was a requirement. So there, Yeah, and then, so this is an Adobe file, and you can just print this off with an Adobe reader of some format. And that is the steps for saving your map. You notice down here that we can save it to a file here, or we can do a print by just hovering our cursor down at the bottom of the map. So we'll just maybe do that, and that'll show you that it is a PDF that it's going to. And again, I can name it whatever I want and put it wherever I want. You know, you can navigate to wherever you want.
You can email us too, right?
Yeah, I think so. You can attach it to an email, for sure.